This tree right here is perfect, and I could probably get a solid day out of this tree. So I'm just coming in here now and cutting it down while I'm warm, and I'm not going to start the stove yet. I don't want to. It's perfect out right now, and I'm just walking around the tent and I'm picking off a few trees that I think will make good firewood, and they're all dead standing, of course, the ones that I'm taking, and I'll put this guy to use right away. These branches right here are phenomenal for starting a fire, so I'm going to take full advantage of this tree. Nothing will go to waste. Just too cold. There we go. There's a little trick for you. Here's another trick. This is a way that I just love to start fires. All of this stuff right here, if you break it up into a little bush like that, and you can see there's a lot of air in there, right? So this is going to be perfect for starting a fire. You can see it lighting there. Now, will it hold? That's the question. Okay. I've got to try to get it in just like that. Just like that. And I've got lots of kindling here to throw on top of it. So here's hoping. Oh yeah. Looking good. Keep going. It's minus 20 Celsius, it's about minus 5 Fahrenheit. Inside the tent is about 22 degrees Celsius, about 72 degrees Fahrenheit. Got this old Coleman lantern. It's my first Coleman lantern. It's propane and I barely use it, and I'm really trying to get back into using these. In my previous video I used a white gas lantern, and while I love that lantern and I love using it, it's smelly. With the propane, I find it's a cleaner burn and it's not nearly as smelly. Now this bag right here, it's got a hole in it, so I'm getting rid of it. I'm going to put a new one on, and I'm going to replace this one too. Okay. Yes, it's noisy, but I can turn it down. And the thing is it's going to burn through this tank, you know, probably in like 6 or 7 hours, depending on how I use it. You know, the hotter I burn it, the faster I'm going to lose this propane. I don't like using the push button to start it because I find it just takes a while, and then oftentimes I get an explosion. Right, I'll get an explosion because there's so much propane coming out, and by the time it catches, there's just too much propane. So that's why I use the match, and you could see it was a really nice, gentle light. Well, some of you have been asking about my new snowmobile. And I'll tell you that it's new to me, but it's not new. I'm actually its third owner. It's a Bombardier Skidoo Expedition Sport 2017. If I was to get a 2024 model or a 2023 model, it would cost me $9,000 more. So I just couldn't justify, considering that this machine was well taken care of. It feels great, starts up right away, and the new ones are fancy and nice, and they have all kinds of tricks, and you know, they'll last a long time and they're comfortable. But for an extra $9,000, I don't think so. So this is pretty straightforward stuff. 1.5 cups of flour, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, a bunch of salt. You should only probably put in a teaspoon, but I put in more because I like it salty. Some melted butter. This is going to be the crust for my pizza. This is definitely not a traditional pizza crust. Essentially, I'm using a bannock recipe, and I'm making a bannock deep dish pizza. Personally, I can't have enough sauce on a pizza. I feel like the sauce makes the pizza, I feel like toppings are all the same, right? It's like mushrooms, green peppers, pepperoni, sausage, whatever you have, it's all going to taste the same. But the sauce is what separates one pizza from the other. Now I like to put my meat toppings on top of the cheese. I just really prefer it that way because I like it when my meat toppings get all crispy. Whoa! Wow! Look at that. Whoa. I'd love to hear from you guys. Do you prefer a deep dish pizza, like a Chicago style, or do you prefer thin crust? For me, as long as the sauce is good and the toppings are good, I'll eat it. But right now I'm really feeling this deep dish pizza, the thick crust. I have no regrets making it this way, that is for sure. Wow. I can't get over how beautiful it is here right now. I'm very, very lucky to be here. Those northern lights, they are so nice tonight. Even with the moon out. The moon can kill northern lights, but tonight they're doing a good job. It's beautiful. It's beautiful out here. If you ask me, this is like heaven on earth, really. I don't want to get too sappy or cheesy, but it's complete isolation. And it's crisp, and it's cold, and the lights are out, look. The lights are dancing, and there's no one around for miles and miles and miles. And I'm really happy I get to share this with you guys, because it is just gorgeous out here. this guy right here wide open, but that's going to burn nice. With the temperature dropping like this, I really want to make sure I have enough wood to get me through the night right into the morning. And that stove that I'm using there is a Northwoods fabrication stove. It's doing a very good job. It's a really nice stove. It's an XXL Woodsman stove, and I just love it. It's doing a great job. Been just amazing here tonight. It's just so silent and peaceful and heavenly, and I'm really trying to absorb every second, every single second while I'm here. But yeah, it's getting close to bedtime. I think I downloaded a couple of episodes of Alone Australia, and I'm enjoying that because it's they're suffering hard. They are really suffering in that one. So I'll probably watch a few episodes of that, and then I'll turn in for the night. And I might go out and watch the Northern Lights a little bit. And the the lights are going to go away because it's supposed to cloud over and snow at some point tonight. We'll see if that happens. I hope it does. I hope it does. But all I know is right now, late November, I'm out here and it's perfect. It is like, it's a dream. It's a dream right now out here like this. It's just amazing. It really is. And I'm doing my best to share this with you. I know a lot of you can't do this anymore. And some of you have mobility issues. You talk to me about that in the comments. Some of you say you're too old for it now. And man, eventually I'll be too old for it, or something else might happen. So I really hope that when you watch this, you get some sort of feeling, some sort of satisfaction from it all. It's not the same as being here, obviously, but I get it. I watch some YouTube channels religiously. I watch wilderness cooking every Sunday. And I don't know if you've ever seen that guy, but he says super at the end of every meal that he cooks. And he lives in Azerbaijan, if that's how you pronounce it. And essentially he's in the world's most beautiful place. It's like, this is great. This is phenomenal. But when I look at what he's doing, I'm like, whoa, that is phenomenal. Because I experienced this. And so I can relate to people who really want to do this when they think it's just so exotic. The snow, the isolation, the crispness, the silence. I get it. I completely get it. I experience it too when I watch certain channels. So, yeah. This one's for you guys. In fact, they pretty much all are. They all are, and they're also for me because I get so much satisfaction making these videos and being out here and just being out here. So yeah, if you guys are enjoying this videos like this, where it's just a guy in a tent outdoors in the cold, I'd love for you to sub. It would mean a lot to me if you subscribe to the channel. I'm really trying to grow the channel as much as I can, and I can't do this full time But I always talk to my girlfriend about it. It's like, man, if I ever got to that point where I could do it, I would. It's a dream, right? It's a dream. And so I'm trying everything in my power to attain it, and I'm really fortunate. Even if I don't, I still have it great, and a lot of that has to do with the support that I get from you guys, because you just, you know, you kick me in the rear and you get me making more, and I can't thank you enough. People who say, can't wait for the next one, I'm with you. I'm with you. So thanks to everyone who supports, and like I said, if you want to really support this channel and you haven't subbed yet, because the vast majority of people aren't subbed to this channel that watch it, it's like 80%. It would just, you know, it would mean a lot, and I'll keep trucking and making more videos like this. Anyway, that's like my little heartfelt speech for the night. I'm gonna take it easy and hit the sack, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Got cold last night, like really cold, and I let the stove cook at a really low temperature, and it took a while for me to get warm in the sleeping bag, so I moved the cot like right over to the stove. Beef barley soup is amazing, especially with a little bit of bread. Can't beat it. Well, that's it, folks. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna enjoy the soup. I'm gonna pack up and I'm gonna go home. And that was just a really nice night. 24 hours at the tent. I'd like to spend longer, but I need a bit of a vacation to do that. Usually I come on Saturday, middle of the day, leave Sunday, unless I can get time during the week, or if I want to come right after work on a Friday. And yeah, that's the reality. And maybe that's what makes this place so sweet, right? It's like, I'm not here all the time. I'm not here too much. It's always a treat. It's always a pleasure. yeah, so if you like this video, I'd love for you to hit like, I'd love for you to sub, I'd love for you to support the channel, and leave a comment. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. I'll be back really soon.